Okay, so a quick little update on this radio, the RCA Victor 8 Bx6. So I'm getting ready to pull the chassis out, and I'm noticing some things I want to point out to you. First and foremost is right here. This is the internal antenna, this coil that goes around the side here. So in order to pull the chassis out, I have to desolder this wire and this black wire down here. That's not the issue. This little wire here, this is the issue. As you can see, this isn't connected, this isn't connected, this isn't connected, and these are what connect all of this to the coil. So at some point in time, I'm going to have to fix that. How I do that, I'm not quite sure yet, but when I get to that point, then I'll video it. So this version, the RC1040D, does not have a slot for an external antenna, but if you get the 1040C, there will be a tab here that you can plug an external antenna in, possibly right up in this area here. Once I get everything out, I'll have to pull these screws out to pull this cover off. That way I can actually get in and work on the capacitors and the resistors and whatever else I need to. There's a close-up of the switch that I was discussing in my first video. It's a slide switch. You plug it in, plug the AC power cord in, and it makes the contact. On the schematics, it calls it a polarized switch. And you can tell that one side is a little bit bigger than the other. And if you look at the cord is not polarized. So I'm going to replace it with a polarized cord. That'll be beneficial in more than one way. First and foremost is it'll match the switch, and secondly, when I go to plug it into a regular wall outlet, I will only be able to plug it in one way, and that's good all around. On the front of the radio, and you'll see it more when I pull the chassis out, there are insulating washers in there. The chassis is intended to be completely isolated from the aluminum, from the case, for safety reasons, and that's what those insulated washers do. So I have to make sure I have those or replace them somehow. I have rubber washers here that I might be able to use if I need to. So like I said, you can see this is kind of a dirty chassis. You can't really, maybe right there you can see the bottom is pretty brown and blackened. So I'm assuming that the burns on the lid are probably just heat from inside of here, but we'll find out as we get going. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. I will be tearing into it here shortly.